Hey everybody, I know, two posts for me in a row. What? So, I wanted to do a quick little update on my day. I'm too lazy to put it out there. There's too much to put out there. So I'm too lazy to type it up and, just do stuff with it. And I actually wish I could do my story writing this way, but I don't want to fill up my channel. That's supposed to be for genderqueer, gender neutral, transgender kind of resource with just weird little stupid things like that. But today started off kind of weird and difficult because, like I was talking about, how the holidays made things kind of come about that didn't before, and so I just wanted to include you in this good day. It started off kind of weird, I've been kind of down, and I kind of came to a little bit of a conclusion, and I can't really get comfortable. But anyway, when I went to class today, somebody invited us down to the Urban Onion, and I really heard the Urban Onion was kind of a queer spot for in Olympia here, and so we went down there after class at 5 o'clock, and we had, she said the two drinks were first two rounds were on her, and I was like, okay, well that's cool. um, and so people were starting to get food and stuff, and the menu kind of had some things. The menu wasn't as vast as it could have been, I think, but a lot of the stuff there were really, spices and garlic and weird things that I don't like, peppers and stuff, and the prices as well. They weren't like uber expensive, but for somebody who eats stuff like ramen and like $1 microwave meals, or yogurt a lot, and peanut butter sandwiches and stuff, I just kind of felt like, or also Kellogg's cornflakes with banana slices, best ever. Okay, so anyway, um, just I don't know. And she had said, and she had driven me down there, the woman who had organized the get together, and she drove me down there, and I helped her set up a little bit and get some candles to light the place, because it was nice. Overall it was really nice get together. It was kind of a bittersweet goodbye to some of the people who were graduating. It was a one last time, just hanging out and talking. So it was nice. I don't know how many times I can say that. But she said, actually, she offered me, she was pretty persistent about it too, was she offered, to pay my meal. But like I said, for somebody who eats, $1 frozen foods and, top ramen and those things, the most I pay for myself on a meal is probably about $10. That's about the most I pay, and that's not including pizza or Chinese food that's delivered that would feed me for a day and a half, like all 4.5 meals. So that's something that, I'm sorry, like I said, I can't get comfortable. So I was kind of like, it just would have felt kind of wrong to me if that happened. Um, if I had, maybe bought her lunch or something a while before, and it was roughly the same amount or whatever, and she's like, I'll get you back sometime, and then today was that time, then I would have been like, well, okay, then we'll get coffee some other time to kind of make it. I just felt, I don't know, I keep score like that, and I hate that I do, but I want to be equal. I don't want to be like I'm mooching off of somebody else, but I also don't want somebody to use me, So I do kind of keep that score. If we go Dutch, or nothing. So that's what I was, And I kept trying to tell her that, but it was, she was kind of persistent about it. So a lot of the night was her telling me to not worry about it and put my checkbook away or whatever. And I'm like, I'm going to put this on my tab. I'm going to pay for it myself, and it's not a big deal. It's not like I'm saying F you to the offer. I'm just trying to let you know that if it was cost less maybe, or if it um, you know if it cost less, or if I, like I said before, if I had bought lunch before, and it's kind of like, you're, getting me back, that kind of thing. But it wasn't that situation, and it just would have felt weird for me. I mean, it's probably one of the last times I'd see her, really get to really talk to her. I don't know if we ever have another class together or not. So I just didn't want that. It just felt weird to me. Somebody who's used to paying for myself all the time and doing things kind of by myself a lot. And so speaking of that, afterwards I went down and to walk down the street a little bit, and this is like the first time I went in this kind of area, and it's very rare that I go down this kind of area. And I went to one of the stores. I went inside. There's a couple of the stores, and one of them is like Spencer's mixed with like Claire's. If you go to the mall, if you go to Spencer's and Claire's, you mash them up together, that's what this store is. And a lot of pretty cool stuff for a lot of different people. So a lot of the 25 and younger people in my life, there's only like two. But I bought a pretty good amount of stuff. I bought some, and there's also this kind of bougie type place that has like, all these scented stuff inside, and but I found some scented candles that I liked that smelled really good. So I'm gonna send those off. If anybody sees this, you might be getting scented candles. Spoilers. So I also bought a bunch of cards. So if anybody I know on Tumblr or anything, or if you want me to send you something, give me your address in the ask box, and I can send you some holiday lovin'. And so I also went down the road to this little theater, and they do like actual like little musicals, and it's community theater, and it's really cool. And I even found a poster for the Nutcracker. I want to go to that, but the tickets are a little bit steep, and I don't have the money to buy that right now. Mainly because I already bought a ticket to their Stardust Serenade, which they do every year. They did every year for the last couple dozen years, I think. And this one is like the last one they're going to do for a while. And I went to last year's, and that was really fun. Like, it was really, really fun. And I just wish I would have gone with somebody. And I kind of wish this year I could go with somebody, but there's really nobody who lives in this area that I know who would be up for going, unfortunately. If like any of my Tumblr peeps were here, they probably would enjoy it. So, anyway, so I bought myself that, just kind of give myself some holiday cheer, so it's next Saturday. I'm excited. And I went to the mall, and I got some presents. I'm really kind of hoping that my family will like. And so I think I've got just over half the people in my clan gifts. There's still, I don't know what to get men. I don't know, especially since I don't really know. I feel like I don't really know them all that well. I mean, one's my grandfather, but I see him very little, and I don't know what he would want. It seems like he's pretty. All I already know is like westerns, trains, and puzzles. I got him puzzles last year. I got him western book the year before that. I got him a train calendar the year before that. So I don't really know what to do with that. I could probably find like some tarot calendar or something that he might find amusing, but I don't know. So I got my mom and my two sisters and my best friend. Actually, I have got my homie, all her things. Well, not all of them. I still have to find some stuff. I'm not going to tell you what thing. If you're watching, I doubt you are, but if you are. So from there I went to, through the mall. I bought a few things, and I think the only guy in my life, which is not really in my life too much, is my sister's boyfriend, who I kind of see as like as a bro, because he's ginger, and I like ginger people a lot lately. I blame Tumblr for that. Um, my mom's also a redhead, so whatever. But no, I like Ben a lot. He's my sister's boyfriend. I've been together forever, so I just kind of count him as a brother-in-law anyway. And so I got him something that I found, and while I was looking for stuff, and I found my mom some cool stuff. And I know my mom doesn't watch this, so I checked my Tumblr. So she got some pearl earrings that didn't cost a hell of a lot, which surprised me. I thought pearl earrings were gonna be like you know $1 million, but it wasn't. So that was cool. So from there, I went and I saw New Year's Eve, and I knew I was gonna watch that because it opened today, and I was just like, me and Michelle, oh my god, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go see this. So I'm not gonna give any spoilers. I just want to say amazing. Um, Mainly because it kind of gave me that Love Actually feeling, and Home Alone 2 and Serendipity have already kind of given me these I want to go to New York for the holidays type feelings, and I had already been kind of thinking about doing that. Not next year, probably not, definitely not this year because it's way too soon. But um, possibly next year. Sounds like it could be a possibility if I'm smart with money, which I'm not, especially around the holidays. But if I continue, I mean, I was pretty smart the last 3 or 4 weeks, or last 3 months or so. So who knows? If I can maybe be that smart, then it's definitely a possibility. Um, so and so I might do that next year. We'll see. But New Year's Eve, this movie gave me like all kinds of feelings, but they also made New Yorkers seem a lot nicer than I've always started them being before. So I guess I'll have to just wait and see. Um, no, well, there's not really a spoiler, but I noticed the one thing I noticed was that there was a gold star right, and I'm not sure if it was like the part of the decorations, like the New Year's decorations um, of her apartment, the hallway outside her apartment. But one of them was a big gold star, and I'm like, Rachel Berry, what the hell? So it's also in this movie, Amber Breslin, is that her name? Amanda Breslin? I don't remember. Little Miss Sunshine, okay? She was in this movie, and she's all talking about, I'm 15, you can trust me. Oh my god, you don't trust me, mom, you're smothering me. And I'm like, bitch, I just saw you in this movie, and you're this itty bitty 5-year-old or whatever. I don't even remember what movie or TV show it was, but I was really surprised to see her because it was like she was really young in it, and I'm like, what is it? And also Jake T. Austin, who's who's Max, the youngest brother in which is the Waverly Place. And I've seen him all grown up, whatever, but he looks all grown up, and I'm like, what are you doing kissing this 15-year-old chick who's probably not even 15 yet, but I don't really know. So I'm like, Max Russo, what are you doing? It was just weird. And watching them kiss in this movie, and I'm sorry for the spoiler, but you knew it was going to happen. When watching them kiss in this movie, it blew my mind. I'm like, this is just so weird for me. I feel old, one, for seeing them this grown up, and two, it was just weird for me. It was just like, after seeing them so little and so, young, I'm just kind of like, this is weird. This is very, very weird. So, the whole movie, I'm just sitting here with, like, stars in my eyes, and, Leah Michelle, I'm, like, madly in love with her now. Almost as in love with her as Deanna Agron, who's also in Glee. And I'm madly, and I'm starting to fall a little bit more in love with Zac Efron. He did a really good job in this movie. I mean, I almost forgot it was him. I forgot all about High School Musical. So really, I think he's growing out of the High School Musical thing that people know him for. I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to go over the 15-minute limit, and I have 30 seconds left. So go see New Year's Eve if you like that sort of movie. Kind of like the Love Actually, Valentine's Day. He's just not that interview type thing where people interconnect together. There's something to surprise you. I had a good day. Rough start, but not really. Hope you have good rest of the weekend. I hope I do too. It's gonna be me in the bed though. Yeah. All right. Bye.